Hey guys, it's a little different content from what I normally do. I normally don't talk about wrestling on this channel, but I figured, hey, I didn't post all last week. I was kind of just in a slum. I was also helping friends out, so figure, hey, what better time to talk about, wrestling than at the Royal Rumble, which it was bad this year, if I'm being honest. So going over the things I liked. Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. I actually thought that was a really solid match. I thought, like, wow, that actually was good. It actually had me some hope that maybe someone could end Roman Reigns' title reign. But of course, they won't do that because why would WWE do that? The women's Royal Rumble match was actually surprisingly entertaining. There was actually a lot of surprise entrants, especially if you're pay attention to the world of professional wrestling. People like Mickey James making a return, which is just crazy because she came out with the Impact Knockouts title, title and everything. Like they say, Impact Knockout Champion, which was kind of crazy when you think about it. Because if Vince McMahon is with outside companies, he wants you to pretend there's no one else out there. Just because the world of professional wrestling seems to only want to be WWE. Well, my biggest the women's Royal Rumble match, no surprise, Ronda Rousey won. The rumor kept coming up that Ronda Rousey was going to make a return. I thought it was logical. I was like, okay, Ronda Rousey comes in, she sweeps the competition, and that's kind of it. That's kind of the problem with WWE. It's like when they really want someone to get over, they really want to back someone, it's obvious. Like, it's obvious, clear state where they get to do. They're going to put Ronda probably up with Charlotte, and Becky will be on Raw doing something else. I don't know. Becky and Doudrop had an okay match, in my opinion. Quick little note here. During the after the Women's Royal Rumble win with Ronda's pyro gone off, apparently the sign caught on fire for WrestleMania, so I don't know if that's some foreshadowing, but that definitely feels like a little bit of foreshadowing. Edge, Beth Phoenix, and versus Miz and Maurice was okay. I barely paid attention because it's just a feud. I like whatever, just end it today, please. I don't want to have to continue this shit. And of course, the big match we're all looking forward to: Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar. Oh my God, the big show, guys! Brock and Bobby, the match of the lifetime. It's something we've all been waiting for. And Roman Reigns interferes, and Bobby Lashley wins. And Paul Heyman turns traitor. You start to see where this company's only favoring two people? Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar? Well, don't worry, because if you like Brock Lesnar, here's more. Because during the Men's Royal Rumble, which like 90% of it was a fucking snooze fest, I cannot believe that there's so many guys in this fucking thing. I was like, who the hell are half these guys? Who are they? Like, I know who Ricochet is, I know who Otis is, I know all that stuff. But it's like, none of these guys are, obvious winners, except for like maybe like a few that popped up in the end. Fucking Bad Bunny pops up, gives a better performance than 90% of the guys in this fucking Royal Rumble. What's that tell you? What's that tell you? When a celebrity guest has to put on a better performance than 90% of the guys who are actually still in the match. Now, by the way, Johnny Knoxville was there, apparently. I didn't notice because I didn't care. Oh my god, Johnny Knoxville, guy's like his fucking 50s. He's still doing jackass stunts. Who's a real jackass there? And of course, at number 30, who comes in? Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar, and of course, Brock Lesnar sweeps. Oh god! It's just, it feels like all WWE does is either Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, and maybe a few good women's matches here and there. This is why I can't really watch the product, if I'm being honest. Because just like, it is so boring. You know exactly where they're going with this stuff, and they don't try and switch it off. They don't try to trick you. They're like, no, you know where this is going, so we're gonna go with it. And just I don't know, man. After watching something like this, it has me disheartened to be on that roster. And This is your dream job. This is something you've been wanting to do for a long time. You know, you want to work in WWE. You want to work in the big times. The big times. You're going to make the big money. And, like, you don't get any time. You don't get any time. You get no chance. The best you get is a spot at WrestleMania. Spot at WrestleMania. The Royal Rumble and maybe the Survivor Series team. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating to watch them. It's frustrating to watch WWE. Because there's so many guys here, like AJ Styles, a guy who easily should have won the Royal Rumble, or at least been like the final three. Not even in it. He was in the Royal Rumble. In fact, he came out as number one. But this is a guy that has so much talent, so much to give into this industry, and WWE does nothing with him. Worse than nothing. They kind of just leave him in the air like, whatever. Oh yeah, you Shinsuke Nakamura put on a hell of a classic, in New Japan. Well, guess what, Bucko? That was years ago. We're WWE. We wear you down, and then when we're done with you, we'll throw you out, and maybe you can go to AEW where you'll actually be used properly. Yeah. Although I will give this one thing. I did like the fact Seth Rollins came out in the Shield gear with the Shield music. For some reason, I have my hopes up, like maybe Jon Moxley would show up, and I'm like, oh my god, that would actually be crazy. But no, it won't happen, because Jon Moxley hates WWE. He doesn't like Seth Rollins, from what I've heard in the back. So yeah, Royal Rumble 2022. It was garbage, just like how WWE is garbage. It's a painfully predictable fucking product. It's very funny. Now there's rumors of Disney trying to buy out WWE, because WWE has become the Disney of wrestling. And when I mean the Disney of wrestling, I mean unimaginative, boring, and just downright repetitive product making. Just the worst kind of shit you can make. Factory sealed bullshit. Peace out, guys. Have a good day. What you think of the Royal Rumble? I thought it sucked ass.